Parisian design has long been a beacon of sophistication, but there's a particular niche that thrives on its extravagant charm, what we're calling Paris in excess. This style embraces boldness, gilded edges, lush textures, and timeless opulence, yet remains refined, curated, and deeply artistic. Welcome to the unapologetically luxurious world of over-the-top elegance. When we think about extravagance, our minds drift to Versailles, the ultimate inspiration for maximalist Parisian decor. Gold trim, dramatic chandeliers, and rooms layered in artful ornamentation set the tone for this look. It's not about clutter but calculated grandeur. Every detail matters, and every piece contributes to a cohesive indulgence. One of the hallmarks of Parisian excess is the use of gilded finishes. Think gold-framed mirrors towering over marble mantles, or gold leaf accents on furniture. This isn't bling, it's history. Gold in this context channels monarchy, art, and antiquity, offering your space a majestic yet tasteful shimmer. Oversized mirrors do more than reflect light, they reflect taste. A Parisian maximalist home often features mirrors in every room, with antique frames or even entire mirrored walls. In some extravagant apartments, the ceilings are mirrored too, bouncing light and adding theatrical depth. Parisians have long had a fascination with chinoiserie, elegant, intricate designs inspired by East Asian art. In a boldly refined home, expect wallpaper adorned with birds, pagodas, and floral vignettes. It's a cultural layering that speaks of travel, taste, and a collector's sensibility. A chandelier is the jewelry of a room. In Parisian maximalism, crystal chandeliers can appear anywhere, even bathrooms and closets. It's all about bringing elegance to the everyday. These lighting pieces cast soft, opulent light and serve as centerpieces of decadent storytelling. To embrace excess, forget minimalism's fear of clashing. In Parisian homes, florals may dance across curtains while paisleys cover the chairs. Stripes live next to damask. The key is cohesion in palette and tone, which transforms what could be chaos into orchestrated harmony. Touch is as important as sight. Velvet sofas, brocade drapery, and tufted headboards bring texture into play. These rich materials absorb light, invite touch, and remind us that luxury is a full sensory experience. They evoke history and timelessness while remaining undeniably chic. Parisian maximalist spaces are unapologetic in scale. Large oil paintings, dramatic portraits, and intricate tapestries command attention. These are not mere decorations, they're declarations. Art in this context doesn't just fill a wall, it defines the space's emotional and visual narrative. This aesthetic spills beyond the bedroom and brings the sensuality of the boudoir into the rest of the home. Think silk drapes, hand-painted screens, and chaise lounges in unexpected corners. It's a lifestyle that says every room deserves a touch of indulgence. Every truly maximalist Parisian home has an element of antiquity, whether it's a Louis XV writing desk, a Napoleon-era armoire, or vintage Baccarat glassware. These pieces carry stories and craftsmanship that elevate a space. They ground the extravagance in authenticity and heritage. In the world of Parisian excess, the floor is not forgotten. Think intricate parquet wood patterns, mosaic tiles, or layered Persian rugs. Floors are canvases, meant to impress, to anchor rooms, and to invite you to look down in admiration. Forget furniture that fades into the background. Paris in excess celebrates sculptural seating, clawfoot tables, and curvaceous silhouettes. Every piece has personality, and most have a story. These are works of art that also happen to be functional. A home library is more than shelves, it's a sanctuary of thought wrapped in elegance. Picture floor-to-ceiling bookcases, velvet club chairs, and oil portraits above the fireplace. This space blends intellectual grandeur with aesthetic richness. A true Parisian excess staple. Dining rooms are stages for performance. Picture candlelit dinners beneath soaring ceilings, tables set with fine Limoges china, silver cutlery, and embroidered linens. In a boldly refined home, dining is not routine, it's ritual, and the room must reflect that. Marble-clad walls, vintage vanities, and crystal lighting aren't exclusive to palaces. In Parisian maximalism, even the powder room becomes a shrine to style. Gold fixtures, hand-painted murals, and monogrammed towels elevate daily routines to regal moments. Parisian homes often feature ornate fireplaces, many are non-functioning but rich in detail. Carved marble surrounds, antique fire screens, and fresh florals or stacked books turn these architectural elements into focal points of warmth and beauty. The trick to maximalist Parisian decor is in the editing. It may look like a lot, but every object has its place. Curated collections, be they porcelain animals or antique perfume bottles, are displayed like museum pieces. It's clutter, but elevated and intentional. color in excess doesn't mean chaos. Rich jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, and ruby meet moody neutrals and soft blushes. It's all about layering color to create dimension and emotion, rather than just contrast. Nothing is loud without reason. Flowers are essential in any Parisian maximalist home, but think beyond the grocery bouquet. Go for sculptural arrangements with drama, peonies, orchids, and long-stemmed roses in antique vases. It's an art form, a fragrance, and a mood all at once. In the tradition of Parisian salons, where intellectuals and artists once gathered, bar carts have returned. Stocked with crystal decanters and vintage spirits, they evoke the elegance of old-world hospitality. A rolling nod to celebration, conversation, and style. Wall moldings add structure to the splendor. Whether it's classic wainscoting, ceiling medallions, or ornate paneling, these architectural flourishes give dimension and a sense of craftsmanship that separates a space from the ordinary. Windows are dressed like royalty in a Parisian maximalist home. Heavy, sweeping curtains in silk or velvet, often held back with tasseled cords, frame the outside world like a painting. It's drama in motion, literally flowing with elegance. Accessories aren't just for people. Displaying hats, vintage handbags, or designer shoes in glass cabinets or open shelves adds personality and bridges fashion with interior design. It's another layer of storytelling, rooted in personal identity and taste. Look up. In a Parisian maximalist interior, the ceiling is never plain. Painted frescoes, elaborate rosettes, or rich colors can turn this often ignored space into an unexpected canvas. The fifth wall is an opportunity for grandeur not to be missed. A boldly refined home doesn't stop at visuals. Parisian decor embraces fragrance, burning high-end candles, diffusing essential oils, or displaying vintage atomizers. Scents like amber, tobacco, and jasmine linger in the air, creating a multi-sensory ambience. Excess isn't random. Balance brings harmony to boldness. Parisian interiors often mirror elements, matching lamps, twin chairs, symmetrical shelving. It's this underlying structure that allows rooms to feel curated rather than chaotic, no matter how ornate they are. In maximalist Parisian homes, art isn't confined to frames. Painted furniture, sculpted lighting, and embellished textiles make art part of life. It's about living with beauty, touching it, sitting on it, even eating beside it. Paris in excess isn't about showing off, it's about showing up for beauty, history, and personal expression. It's living in a world that feels storied, sensual, and boldly intentional. For those who crave elegance with personality, this aesthetic offers more than just decoration. It offers lifestyle, legacy, and layered luxury.